Greetings, people of the internet. I'm Scott with Serkworks Art Labs. Welcome to the underground laboratory where we create robots, alien zombies, and other imminent threats to humanity. And for 100 days straight, we're in the middle of, well, not in the middle, we're still in the beginning of it, but we're doing this. We create comics. We create comics for 100 days of making comics. Now, what is 100 days of making comics? What is 100 days of making comics? Let me think. I've done this so many times, I should know this by now. I do know it. So let's talk about this. What day is it? I'm trying to think. I started this challenge on the 1st of February, and today, you know what? Today is day 19, which means, this might not mean anything to anyone else, but 19, my birthday is February 19th, so it is my birthday. Yes. Awesome. And it doesn't matter if I'm having a birthday or not, I'm still continuing to do comics, I'm still putting these things out, but I am going to celebrate a little bit. I got my little birthday hat, and you know, the sad thing is, it's hard to, I mean, I had to make my own hat. It's not very good, but we'll just set this over here. But the thing about working and living here in the underground lair is you don't have a lot of people to celebrate, and unfortunately I don't get a lot of presents. So no, it can't be. On my birthday? Are you kidding me? The Vaculux. I heard the Vaculux ding, which means there's something in here. I'm hoping it's a birthday present. So let's go to the Vaculux. But by the way, if you're not familiar, the Vaculux is our mail delivery system that goes all the way through the underground lair, and we send packages through, or cards, or whatever documents we need. Now, if we have packages, and hopefully this is a package, they tend to be a little tiny because we have to dehydrate them and then we bring them back to regular size. So let's see. I'm hoping it would be nice to get Christmas, to get a birthday present on your birthday. So let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Here we go. Look at that. I got a birthday present. So like I said, it's a little small right now, but we can just reactivate it after it's been dehydrated with just a little bit of water. So we're gonna take this present, we're gonna dehydrate it, and see what it is. Okay, we've reactivated the present to actual size. I hope it's actual size. I wonder, you know, maybe it was supposed to be small and we made it big, and then I might have like if somebody gave me a ring and then we blew it up, then it's not that I wear rings, but if somebody did, it might be a big giant ring. So I think there's some things here in the lab we gotta think about. But anyway, so this is for my kids who sent it from the alternate dimension where they live with my alternate reality self, the family man who works in a world kind of like you, and somehow they've managed to send it through time and space, through alternate dimensions, in through the Vaculux. Don't even think about how this stuff works when you get into time travel and alternate dimensions. We're just gonna take it on faith. So anyway, I got the present. So this is for my kids. Probably, I'm guessing mostly for my oldest son Parker because he's the only one with a job. But thanks to all three of my kids, and let's see what they got me. All right. Oh, all right. So it has something to do with Nickelodeon, we see. Oh, awesome. Thanks, guys. All right. Avatar, the complete series. Books 1 through 3. This is so awesome. This is like my favorite, probably, animated series of all time. I love it. I also love Korra, and I haven't seen the final season, so I'm hoping that, I don't know if Korra's out yet, but I'm hoping I'll get that, and maybe I'll get some birthday money. If it is out, I want to get that too, because I have not. I've seen this a number of times, and I will definitely watch it again. I don't get a lot of DVDs because usually I'll just rent them through Netflix or whatever, but this is one I definitely want to own, so thanks, guys. But before we go to the alternate reality and see what's going on and see how the progress is coming along with the comic book and everything and what's going on, I believe the alternate reality Scott is on a vacation. Let's talk about what this challenge, we talked about what the challenge is about, where you create a comic book for 30 minutes a day, every day for 100 days straight. This is my comic book, Young and the Dead. It's a kids versus zombies story. It takes place in the 80s. If you're into those 80s kid-centric adventure movies like Goonies, Monster Squad, Explorer, E.T., this should be right up your alley. So that's what it's all about. And speaking of Young and the Dead, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with the comic book making process and and all that, we're going to go to the paralleloscope. All right, as you can probably tell, I am not in Phoenix anymore. No, we're up in Flagstaff, Arizona, actually. A bit north, about a couple hours north of where I live. This is my dad's place up here. So it's a 3-day weekend. It's also my birthday weekend. So I've come up here to have some fun, play in the snow, and I'll work on some comics while I'm at it. But man, there's so much to do. You're slow. Come on. I'll speed it up and make it look like you're going fast. Yeah. All right, back to work on the cover for issue 4 of Young and the Dead. Usually the cover is like the last thing that I do, but in this case, I was doing this. This was going to be pin up, like I mentioned yesterday, for the Life in Space anthology, and as you can probably tell, this has nothing to do with space, and that just totally slipped my mind. So I'm like, well, I'm going to salvage this thing, and I think it's going to make a nice cover. So what I was talking about yesterday was having this set in an arcade. So I'm going to put some like arcade machines in the background, because there's a big portion, or there's a major scene in issue 4 that takes place in an arcade. Well, actually, if you read issue 3, you'll know that's kind of where the kids ended up, in an office above the actual arcade. I mean, I guess the whole thing is an arcade, but in the office. But so, just a little spoilers. They're actually going to get down in the arcade, and there might be some zombies in there, and we'll find out. But so that's part of the story, the script I'm working on, as I'm, also working on this other stuff. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some, this scene in the background here where you've got the arcade machines and cabinets and some classic video games and everything. And then, if you know, every issue I also do like a mini comic, and I do this kind of deluxe version that's kind of handmade and everything. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make that look like a arcade machine, and this scene will actually be in the monitor part, so it's almost like a reflection. So you're seeing these kids getting ready to fight zombies through the reflection of this arcade machine. So I thought that'd be a pretty cool cover idea. So I'm kind of happy that sometimes these things work out. And we're back, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to crush this up. I don't want to crush it up because it's my birthday, but, the days have come and gone, so here's to day 20. We'll see you tomorrow. That is all. Hey everyone, you've seen the process. Now you can check out the story. Issues 1 through 3 of Young and the Dead are available at my website at serkworks.com. Also follow me on social media at the links listed below. Subscribe and check out some of the other videos in the series. There's much more to come.